Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and all the news in details. Nnamdi Kanu has come back to his senses, calls for peace. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. It's one of the foremost groups that are agitating for the self-determinations of the people of the former eastern region. Of course, self-determination is the fundamental human right as it is contained in the UN Charter. The leader of the group has, through his activities, become one of the most popular activists in recent time. With a fellowship numbering over 200 million people, he is about one of the top influencers the world over. His agitations has earned him a lot of recognitions among government, international groups, and the international community. He has taken his message of self-determination to virtually all the countries of the world, seeking support. However, much as his popularity has hit the sky in just about 5 years of taking a stand, many are still not comfortable with his activities. There are two schools of thought who would not agree with the UK-trained activist. The two can be categorized as an extreme and mild school of thought. The extreme school would not want him to go about his agitation. This group have faith in the status quo. Why the mild school believe in the struggle, but rather disagree with the modus operandi adopted by Nnamdi Kanu. This group, which I belong, think that being civil in the agitations will be more beneficial than the present harshness. Their argument is that your neighbor is like your brother. If you insult them because you are seeking self-determination, you may never get the support you will need as a nascent system. And that is what we have been preaching. Let there be sanity. If we respect one another, we will live in peace together when our demands are finally met. Nevertheless, the events of the last few weeks have proved Nnamdi Kanu has finally taken our advice. It was gathered in the report from Punching.com, 15 July 2020, that he has reconciled with Nnia Nwodu, the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, a social-cultural group that holds Igbo people together. Both leaders had been in loggerheads for reasons that borders on the accusations of sabotage of the people's interest. Having taken our advice, Nnamdi Kanu has ordered his followers to shed their sword and agrees to work harmoniously for a common goal. As we were still digesting that great gestures and hailing him for his noble decision, he pulled another strong, worthy of praises. It was gathered from Sahara Reporters, July 23, 2020, that he has instructed his followers and his media persons to stop attacking Yoruba people. Isn't that a great thing? The long race dust has finally settled and we can now move forward for nation building. However, much as Nnamdi Kanu has finally started burying his ashes, there is one more thing he must do. Nnamdi Kanu should also consider reconciling with Chief Raf Nwodu. They may have differences, but reconciliation is paramount to the struggle. In United, we stand, divided we fall. So viewers, what do you think about this news? What is your own take about what has just been said? I think that nothing is wrong with Nnamdi Kanu. The problem is that his people want to remain in bondage. And may God bless him. He is a man. It's not easy at all. It is not an easy thing at all to be the leader of Biafran. Trust me. It is not a joke. It is a very great fight. And he is really trying his best. And he should keep trying his best, because at the end of the day, there will be a testimony about the Biafran agitation. Trust me. And the reality is that it is known that peace will follow those that make peace. Since Nigerian, the truth is that there had not been peace from the north. That's just the reality. Particularly against the Igbos, there has been a lot of a controversy between the northerners and the Igbos because of the killings that is happening, because of what the herdsmen are doing in Igbo land. And the cause is the amalgamations by the British, and that's just the problem about it. Igbos are also from the ancient indigenous people of Biafra. So they haven't imagined the threatenings from other ethnics from Nigeria for decades unchanged. And that's it for their self-determination for freedom from their wrong hand. And that prompted the Civil War. It has been fair and easy to forget such tragedy. It has been like, and remain under slavery. The man Nnamdi Kanu is a world activist. He's a very strong man. And he probably acknowledged how his people feels and their quest for due independence. And that's the priority about it. Nnamdi Kanu is really trying his best. And we appreciate him for that great work that he's doing. And we know that definitely one day, they will get their freedom by the grace of God. It is not an easy task. Let's just be realistic to ourselves. It is not an easy task at all. Thank God that all Biafrans, they are together. They are working together. But I just pray that all Igbos can join hands together with the Biafrans to get these agitations. That would have been sweet enough. But we all should realize that getting to the level may not all that be smooth without criticism. Without obstacles, it may not be smooth. So therefore, it deserves perseverance. It deserves determinations. It deserves commitment to keep going, and should be considered with pardon for the fact that it wasn't madness, but because of the provocations that happened in the past. So Nnamdi Kanu mellowing down now indicates for being peaceful, but does not suggest for doing away with the aims of the Biafran freedom. He's just trying to make peace with all men. That is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. He's making peace with all men. But that doesn't mean that he's going to stop the Biafran agitations. No. After all, Biafran will have some business with the other ethnics, but by maturity and legal systems of individual government. So therefore, let there be peace as all people, and matters will be settled within and without. So Nnamdi Kanu is really working hard for this Biafran. And thank God that Biafrans really appreciate what he's doing. Trust me. They really appreciate what he's doing. He's a very great man. He's a very great man. You know, let's hear what people are saying about it. People are saying that this is one of the most intelligent write-up on Biafran struggle. It takes all and sundry to win the battle of self-determination. Civil approach is the way to go, and hate speech and acrimony should be eschewed. Thank God that he is back to his senses and reconciled with others. And don't forget to reconcile and apologize to Nnwodu, former Deputy Senate President. You know, people were saying that Biafra must go. Lazy Awusas go and hug transformers. No relationship between light and darkness. We Niger Deltans are together with Biafrans. If you don't want to go with the Igbos, wait for the Fulani headsmen. You know, they said Nnamdi Kanu does not insult everybody, only those who lost their senses, credibilities, and integrity that he insults. That includes some Yoruba people and their media. He tells them their weaknesses and tries to call them to order by telling them the truth about them. And that's just the reality about what is going on. Nnamdi Kanu does not insult anybody anyhow. He has his own integrity. He has his own respect. And thank God that people respect Nnamdi Kanu for that great job. You know, but it's good that this great guy Nnamdi Kanu he advised people on what to do. And thank God that his followers are really taking to that advice. It's a great advice because Nnamdi Kanu wants peace for all men. So viewers, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very thank you to you all for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much. Stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Bye.